convinced or sure are you that the Gallup poll really is accurate in representing the various people?
I think that there are two criteria on this from my point of view. One, I look at Gallup's history and reputation. And I note that it has, in terms of its methodology and its accuracy, I mean, like across the board on a lot of the work that it does. And Gallup has an incredible record there. The second thing is that when you actually look at, and again, if you go to the Gallup website, I always forget the particular website. It has to do with, they have a Muslim studies center. You will see the methodology. But this is a poll that occurred over a prolonged period of time. Most people believed, I would have felt this way if they'd asked me, and they didn't. I wasn't in on the beginning. Would have believed that you wouldn't have access to many of these countries and be able to do what you want to do. They did to the countries. B, it's a poll that was done very systematically, i.e., first of all, you have people who are local people who are trained in the local languages. Not only are the questions put together, but even the way in which the questions are worded in the languages are run by, first of all, two experts on language, and then a third that's an expert on how the average person would understand things linguistically. Then they go out, and the poll took place. If we had a map of the country here, you would see spots all over the country. So that means that they not only go to urban areas, they go to rural areas, they go to remote areas, and there's data on what that means. Some places it took hours on foot to get to in certain kinds of countries. The interviews are across educational levels, age levels, social class levels. And within plus or minus 3%, there is a measure of accuracy. Where I also see it confirmed is that when you actually look at subsequent data by outfits like Pew, and Pew is extended, it's on a lot of the critical areas or topics, they wind up coming down. But from my point of view, it's the comprehensiveness, the nature of the systematic approach, and I think that data has held up. And certainly, I would say this: it certainly is going to be as informative as simply having groups of individuals who, however much they travel throughout the region, however long they've been operating, speak for the people of the region.